While we're minding our own business trying to figure out smithing, war is declared on the Western Empire again. Go for declaring war on the Western Empire? Yes, please. Our target once again is Zeonica. Hello Zeonica, my old friend. Time to be sieged again. Whilst in the middle of the siege, we see an army of the Western Empire in the distance. Oh, come on. Actually, this army will probably take on. Get back here. Since they would throw a wrench into our siege if they rallied to the town's defense, we break our siege and chase after them instead. Surrender! I think I can take down this army. Probably. I think that's about the best we're gonna get.
Troops! Move! Here, mo man! Move out! Arrows! Bows! Hold your position! You heard the command! Stand fast! Soldiers! Form a square! Soldiers! Take formation! Warrior! Oh, man! Give each other room! Here are troops! Arms length apart! Warriors! Take formation! Soldiers! Make a line! Oh, warriors! Stand apart! Soldier! Oh, man! Move! Soldiers! Move! Oh, hear me! Our troops! Forward! You heard it! Now move!
I think they're gonna force us to engage with them.
Forward! Warriors! Move! Troops! Move! Soldiers! Move out! Solo man! Move! Hear me! Get moving! Warriors! Soldier warriors! Troops! Move! Soldiers! Forward! You heard that, lad? Hear me! Move!
Field troops slowly move forward as we bring the archers closer.
Warriors! Move! Soldiers! Move out! Both! Get moving! Soldiers! Soldiers! At them!
Everyone also charge.
Troops! Cut them down! Soldiers! Move! Hear me! Attack! Warriors! Warriors! Hear me! Forward! Soldier! All of you! Get moved! All soldiers!
Took a lot more casualties than expected. I blame myself. Ooh, we saved someone. And saving those Northern Empire nobles gave us enough charm to take the ultimate perk in the charm tree. Ooh, charm. Immortal charm. Now we get 5 influence per day. Now we never have to worry about influence. Ever. Hopefully. Then we return to sieging Zeonica. Thankfully this time, the rest of the Empire come help us out. As they should. Coordinating a peace offer. No, I'm trying to siege. Ooh, someone's coming to help me siege. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm no longer the leader. Dang it. Right, let's see who gets the fief. Hopefully it's me. It's me! Hell yeah, well deserved. After being voted as the owner of Zeonica, we headed to Jalmaris to siege it as well. But it seemed the Northern Empire had the same idea. So in a show of good sportsmanlike conduct, we watched over them as they attempted to siege the castle. Oh, maybe they're gonna fail. That'd be great. Oh no, yeah, they're definitely failing. Sure, we could have jumped in and helped them, but we thought they could handle it. Just no fault of ours if they fell to the reinforcements. That just means they softened them up for us. All the better. I think I'm going to ignore that peace offer. I want to try sieging Jalmaris. We did attempt to siege the castle ourselves, but we saw the armies of the Western Empire approach, and having zero interest in repeating the Northern Empire's mistakes, we broke the siege and fled. No. Too much. Then immediately turned around and sieged the castle again. We have to assault the siege before they start moving in. Got the battering ram up. At least one siege tower, hopefully. And that catapult down. It's down. Make peace with the Western Empire. Our kingdom will receive tribute daily for 100 days. Let me just lead this siege first. Thank you. Thankfully, as a human player, time will not pass while we're in the middle of the siege. So as soon as our trebuchets take down the siege engines and our battering ram and siege tower finish, we assault Jalmaris before any talks of peace can progress.
Arrows! Soldiers!
Then the enemy got stuck in a wall.
You coward!
So we retreated and assaulted the castle again. You know what? Let's just retreat our party, see what happens. Okay, good. I can siege it again. Send troops. Not as theatric, but hey, it worked. Show mercy. For our efforts, we were granted Jalmaris as well. Oh, for the new owner. Me! Ah, finally we're getting some towns. Maybe there is some worth in staying with the Southern Empire after all. While in Jalmaris, we recruit an Empire Culture Wanderer who can help us govern our Empire Culture cities.
Your health, stranger. So, who might you...
Turns out, Empire citizens don't like being ruled by a Vlandian. Go figure. I needed a governor anyway. Successful harvest. An early thaw and a warm spring has ensured a bumper crop, which the prayers of the villagers and the efforts of the local cats are protected from rats and birds. Such bounties occur rarely. What will you do? Feast. Thank heaven and the spirits of the land and make merry. We also clear our ally from Zeonica. No reason to do shady business in our own realm, after all.
Peace to you.
Another castle falls to the Southern Empire. Well, for the new owner. But we've no use for a location so remote, so we aren't too bothered by the result. Sure, do whatever you want. We also camp our army outside Rote without sieging, so no one party can attempt to go around us as the Empire sieges a nearby castle. This feels like it's working way too well. I see, this is going perfect. I just keep everyone occupied in Rote, and the rest of the Empire does Empire things. Like sieging down an unrelated castle. New owner of Hertogia Castle. Hey, if they're gonna give it to me, I'll take it. Though apparently our fellow vassals really like declaring multiple wars at the same time. And the Western Empire is not open to negotiations. Great. Sure, if you think we can go to war, then we'll go to war. Honestly, I think we're doing a pretty great job. I think we just helped raise Southern Empire into a superpower. Honestly, the problem is the Kuzites, but I think the Aserai are keeping them in check for now. Emphasis on for now, because the Aserai could also declare war on us. And unfortunately, Hertogia Castle was not a good feat for us. As for one, it was at the front line of a war, so it would constantly get sieged. And secondly, its loyalty to us was low and still decreasing, so there was a risk of a revolt. As much as I like castles, I think I'm gonna have to give this castle away to someone else, otherwise it's going to revolt. So in order to avoid that, we gave up our ownership of the castle. It's someone else's problem now. What are you going to do? Siege me? They actually might. Oh, okay, they're going somewhere else. Now we make it our problem by helping it defend against the siege. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Assault the siege camp or break in to help the defenders? Let's begin to help the defenders. We're losing some troops, but we'll have a better advantage than if we were fighting on an open field. But it's okay, because a couple catapult shots was all it needed for them to retreat. They never even reached our walls. And then they just abandoned the siege of their own volition. I didn't even know they were allowed to do that. And they broke the siege. Hell yeah. I didn't even know they could do that. And whatever it is they're doing now. Yeah, go get them. Go get them. While amusing ourselves watching the two other empires playing cat and mouse, we were given another castle without our participation. Over to the new owner, Thorios Castle. I guess I can take it? I think the Southern Empire really wants to retain me as much as possible, which is hilarious because I started this stream thinking being tied to a kingdom was a terrible idea. Like, if you're gonna give me all these castles, you should at least make sure that I can afford a loyalty. Either way, we were being chased by an army, so we took refuge in our newly granted castle. Siege me if and you dare. And then they abandoned their siege again. Oh, they abandoned the attack again. All the better for us, I suppose. Yeah, you better run. Cowards. Our next prize is Amitalis, where the west and north appear to be at some kind of a siege standoff. Looks like they're gonna try fighting that large Western Empire army. So we watch in amusement as they fight each other. Ooh, that's a big army. Oh, right, now the big army's heading this way. The North never took the opportunity to siege us and decided to siege Hertogia Castle from earlier instead. So while that was happening, we took the initiative to siege on Amitalis. Well, maybe I'll just siege Amitalis while they're doing that. Well, there's a small army, so where's the big one? There's the big one. Though we were cut short by an encroaching army once more, so we had to attempt multiple times. But third time's the charm, and while we could have held out longer to perhaps destroy more catapults, we would make do with the gaping holes we left in their walls instead. We probably won't attack until their main army gets here. Yeah, that's the main army in the distance. Right. Both their walls are down, we have a battering ram, 4 trebuchets, let's go.
Troops! Hear me! Arm shields!
In the middle of combat, I noticed all our infantry were assaulting the one side of the walls, so a lone rider could go on the other side to cause a little trouble. Aha! Ow. Excuse me, my friends. I'm just going to open this gate for my forces.
Cut them down!
Look at they got smart. While we didn't get to make use of opening the gates from inside, we observed our forces were well inside the walls, so we rallied every soldier to charge.
Soldiers are out! Moving! Warriors! At them!
Yeah, everyone just charge in. Overwhelm them with numbers. Oh, they throw javelins. I'm getting out of there. Battle finished. Retreated to the keep. Defenders still holding the keep. Attack! Finally, I can actually join in on one of these instead of being knocked out for it. Who should we send? It doesn't really matter. Ow! Typical. Should have seen that one coming.
Sail in hell!
Show mercy. Oh, the new owner of Ami Talents. It better be me. Huzzah! You know, maybe sticking with the kingdom was a good idea after all. At the end of the day, we bribe more notables to support us and reach leadership level 250, which allows us to take a perk that enables our clan to have an additional party. Ooh, leadership 250. That'll get us plus 1 clan party limit. That's like at least another 150 men to our clan. We just have to find someone who can lead one, effectively. Though Mihail was recently removed from her caravan duties, mostly due to her caravan being attacked, and I mean, we're not really running any caravans, so maybe Mihail would be the best choice. Since she had decent steward skill anyway, she felt like a perfect candidate for a 5th party leader. Running a caravan is a little too dangerous when there's war everywhere anyway. That's how our last caravan leader died.